Jabir Show. I'm Kenzie Fell, and we're back with the University of Dayton women's basketball head coach Jabir. Today we're going to catch up from the past month and ask Coach about the rescheduled game with St. Louis, the excellent conference start the team has had, and some noticeable improvements with the women's basketball team. Welcome back, Coach.
It's good to be back.
Good. So the last time we talked, I asked you what you wanted for Christmas, and you said 1 or 2 more wins. And you guys are on a 7-game winning streak.
Santa's been very, very generous.
Yes, he has.
Yeah.
So how does it feel to be on this roll right now?
Well, it feels good because we're back to playing the way we've wanted to play. So a lot of kids have improved. They work very, very hard, and our team's getting better. And so you win games when you play the right way, when you play the way you're supposed to. So I'm really pleased with that, and we still got a long way to go.
Our high-powered offense has not disappointed, and we've also improved on defense, and our turnovers have gone down.
You're
How
exactly
that
right. Very astute. Very, very astute. We're still continuing to score, and we're taking better care of the basketball, which actually increases your possession, so you get more shot attempts. And our defense is starting to finally sink in. Kids are getting it. They're understanding their roles and position, where you need to be on the floor when the ball's in a certain place. So they're helping each other more. They're trusting each other more. They're communicating more. So it's been a great, great start, and we keep getting better. And hopefully, we still have a lot of room to improve.
So you guys have had 2 back-to-back over 100-point games. This hasn't happened since, I don't think, 2009. So how did that happen? How did the 100-point games come out?
Well, you know what? It's part of the system that we've put into place, and we get the ball out quickly. We try to score very, very quickly, and we're shooting the ball at a pretty high percentage, and so we're being pretty efficient with the basketball, and but we're really pressing. I think we put a lot of pressure on our opponents, and we've been able to recruit kids who can score, who can shoot, who can if you leave them open, they're going to hurt you. If you get up tight on them, they're going to go by you. So we've recruited to this. The kids have bought into this. And this is the outcome. It looks pretty good when it's working well.
Who are some players that have stood out over break and played well for you?
Oh, lots of kids. You can look at the whole starting 5 right now. Cassie Sand's been holding things down. I think she's the reason defensively that we're better. Allie Malott and Andrea Hoover have really picked up their scoring and their assertiveness, their aggressiveness, as has Cassie. Both of those guys have become really important scorers for us. And then the 2 sophomores, Amber Dean and Kelly Austria, have been very, very steady in their production, and they're getting better defensively. And then off the bench, you had Celeste Edwards have 14 points the other day against St. Bonaventure. And our bigs, Jody Cornelia, Segundova, and Andy Sitkovich, and Sasha Grant Allen, those guys are getting better and better too. So it's really exciting right now. Everyone's really picking it up and really starting to do some good things for us.
And it's even more exciting playing at home. We've talked about this before. Yeah. The Red Scare and all of our fans are really great. Yeah. So this week we have a home game on Thursday and a home game on Sunday. So are you excited for those home, hopefully, wins?
Yeah, I love playing home. Our guys like to play at home. We have great fans. I think we're averaging around 2,700 a game, and when they're all sitting down there in the bottom bowl, it's really loud in the arena, and it's a great environment. It's great for everybody, and so we love it. George Washington's a great team. They're coming in. Fordham is also a really good team, so we're going to have our work cut out for us. George Washington likes to play very, very fast, so with both of us going up and down the court, hopefully it'll be a really exciting game with us coming out on top at the end.
I know, I'm sure. And Thursday is a red out, am I correct?
You are right.
And it's $1 if you wear red, $1 to get in the game, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully the whole gym's covered in red.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are cheap. We are cheap, cheap. Or inexpensive. Not cheap, but inexpensive.
Yes.
And it's a great value for your dollar, and I hope you have a red shirt.
I agree. So George Washington is a televised game. How does that affect the girls' play?
I don't think it does. I think our guys have done a really good job of just being consistent in how we play, and I don't think it really affects us. I've never seen a big difference between a televised game or non-televised game. I'm not thinking it's going to be much of an issue.
That's good. And Sunday the same. You think back-to-back televised games will be fine?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I think. And I think it's a key. I think the great thing about our kids. I think there's a good maturity about them, and I think they handle stuff really well for the most part. And I think on both Thursday and Sunday, I think you're going to see us really focused, locked in, and working really hard to try to achieve some really lofty goals.
All right, great. Well, we had a question submitted for you from Gary Martinelli, and he wants to know, how important is the financial commitment from the college to the success of the basketball program?
Well, I think Gary asked a great question, and I think that you could be a great coach, but if you don't have the support of the school that you're working for, it doesn't matter how good you are, how hard you work. They have to commit to resources that will help you with locker rooms, with facilities, with budgets to travel and to recruit. And kids are picky. Mm-hmm. They have choices, and they know what programs really care about. They know what schools care about the programs and which ones don't. Mm-hmm. And so it's difficult to recruit to places where there isn't a real commitment. So it's a great question, Gary Martinelli.
Thank you, Gary. All right, Coach. Well, thank you so much, and good luck this weekend and this week. Hope you get 2 more good Christmas presents.
Thank you.
Thank you. Come out and join the Dayton women's basketball team for a Red Out on this Thursday, January 16th, as the Flyers host the George Washington Colonials. The tip-off at UD Arena is scheduled for 9 p.m. and will be broadcast nationally on CBS Sports Network. Any fan who shows up wearing red will receive one $1 ticket to Thursday's game. The parking is free and seating is general admission. The UD Athletics Department is encouraging Flyer fans to sit on the bench side for the nationally televised game. Dayton hosts Fordham on Sunday, January 19th at 3:30 p.m. for another nationally televised game on ESPNU. Special shout out to Ashley's Pastry Bakery. Thank you so much for making this great picture that was submitted as the Flyer fan photo of the week. That cake looks delicious. And congratulations for the Atlantic 10 wins that the University of Dayton women's basketball team has been having. Thank you so much for joining us on the Jim Jabir Show, and we'll see you next time.